Hey everyone, this is Andrew Ty and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to get Aperture Desk Job working on the M1 Apple Silicon Mac. Now technically this is meant to be a Steam Deck exclusive game, however it does run on PCs and then we can actually get it working on the M1 Apple Silicon Mac. I'm running this on my Windows 11 ARM virtual machine, and today I'm going to show you how to go ahead and install Windows 11 ARM under the Parallels virtual machine software and also get Steam running and also a game like Aperture Desk Job, which is actually free to run. If you're new to the channel, please consider pressing the subscribe button. It really helps this channel out and you'll be able to keep up to date with the latest Mac gaming news. So the first thing that we need to do is to go ahead and download Windows 11 ARM. So I'm going to leave a link to this web address in the description, and this is going to take us to the Windows Insider Preview download of Windows 11 ARM. So if you're seeing this page, it means that you need to sign up to the free Windows Insider program, and I'm just going to show you how to do that. So first of all, we need to log into a Microsoft account. So you can use any Microsoft account. This process is completely free. And once we've done this, what we can do is to click on this blue button here for Learn More. So I'm going to click on this now. And then what I'm going to do is to scroll down and then we'll get to this Windows Insider Program sign up. We're going to click this register button here. So here it's saying we're going to register for the Windows Insider Program. I'm going to click sign in now. So it's already detected that I've logged into my Microsoft account. I'm going to scroll down here. We're going to click I accept the terms of this agreement and then click register now. And when it says welcome to the Windows Insider Program, we're now able to go ahead and download Windows 11 ARM. So what we now need to do is to return to this web address that we had at the beginning. And now that we've logged in with a Microsoft Insider Program account, this page has changed and we now have this blue button here, which is the Windows 11 ARM download button. So I'm going to click this button now, and it's going to download Windows 11 ARM VHDX for us. So this download is going to take a little bit of time. It's 9.5 gigabytes in size. So whilst we're waiting for this to complete, we can move on to the next step. So next we're going to download and install Parallels, which is the virtual machine software we're going to be using in order to run Windows 11 ARM on the M1 Apple Silicon Mac. So what I do recommend that you do is to click the link at the top of the description. This is going to take you to the Parallels download page. If you make a purchase after clicking this link, then you'll be helping to support my channel and the work that I do. So once you've clicked the link, what you can do is try the software out for free for 14 days. If you do decide to buy now and click new license, what you can do is go ahead and select the Pro Edition and then click buy now. And if you click this enter a coupon code button here, and then you type in the code AppleWiki10 and click apply, then you're going to receive a 10% discount. So here I'm going to use the free trial and I'm going to click the download now button here, and then we're going to press OK, and then the software has downloaded. So now I'm going to navigate to my Finder and then go to my Downloads folder, and then I can see here my Windows 11 ARM is still downloading. However, I'm going to go ahead and install Parallels Desktop.dmg. So here we're going to double click on the installer, and now we're going to double click on Install Parallels Desktop. Here we'll press open, and we're just going to let this finish downloading. So now we're going to enter our password and press OK. So once Parallels is installed, what we're going to do is to double click on Parallels Desktop, and then we're going to be met with this installation wizard. So here we're going to press continue, and what we're going to do is to create a new Windows 11 ARM virtual machine. So we're going to select the right hand side icon here and press continue. Now it's automatically detected that we've downloaded the Windows 11 ARM VHDX file in our downloads folder. So if this doesn't appear, what you can do is click choose manually, and then click select a file, and then we can go to our downloads folder and then select the Windows 11 ARM Insider Preview and then press open. So next we're going to press continue, and because we want to maximize game performance, I'm going to select games only as a primary use and press continue. So here we can set a name for our virtual machine. I'm just going to leave it as default and press create, and now we're going to let Parallels create that virtual machine for us. So now Windows 11 ARM is being installed, and this is going through the setup process. And that's going through the setup process. We just have to wait for this to complete. So now that installation is complete, we're going to press the continue button here, and Windows 11 has automatically maximized itself. You can see here that there are various updates that are already being installed. So we're going to minimize this and we're going to close this browser window. So one of the main things to do when you first start is obviously let the updates all complete. A handy tip as well is to right click on the desktop here and then click display settings. And here we're going to configure the display resolution. So scaling is something that I always change to 100%. This is because sometimes games will crash if they're run at a higher display scale. So now we're going to install Steam. So I'm going to click on the Microsoft Edge icon here, and then we're going to type in the web address steampower.com, and then we're going to click this button on the top right called Install Steam, and then we're going to be downloading and installing the Windows version of Steam so that we can play it on the M1 Apple Silicon Mac. So once that's downloaded, we're going to press Open File, press the Yes button here, And now we're going to go through the Steam setup process. So here we're going to press next, select English, select install here, and let Steam install. Now we're going to finish and press run Steam. So now we're just going to let Steam update. So if you don't have a Steam account, you can go ahead and create a new account for free. However, I'm going to log into my existing account now. So once Steam is installed, what we can do is to go into the store page of Steam, and then we type into search Aperture Desk Job, and we'll find this free version here. And then if you haven't added it to your library already, you can always add it to your library here by pressing free game. And then we can make sure that when we go to the library, download it and then install it fully. So once we've done that and we're ready to play the game, we're going to press the play button here. Just wait for this to fully launch. And then once that's done, we can go ahead and press the play game button here. And then this game is going to launch. So this game has been optimized for the Steam Deck, and if you're not playing on the Steam Deck, we're playing on the M1 Apple Silicon Mac, then you're going to need a controller. So here we're going to press OK, and then I'm going to get my controller set up. So I use an Xbox One controller, and what I highly recommend that you do is to plug in a wired controller. So I'm plugging this in via micro USB, and then I'm going to select Windows 11 ARM as the destination for that USB drive. So just make sure that that's connected correctly. I'm just going to relaunch this because it just crashed, but I'm just going to start it again. And now I'm controlling this using my controller. Just going to check the settings here. I can now change this to certain resolution, and that's fine. Now I can start the game. So I can see that this game is completely working. So this is going to work fine on the M1 Apple Silicon Mac. This is despite the fact that this game is designed exclusively for the Steam Deck, but actually works fine through Parallels on the M1 Mac.
Every one of them is taking something important to a genius who's going to use it to change the world forever. A genius just like you.
I can see that it's a little bit stuttery, but we can actually experience this. And this actually launches on the crossover. I couldn't actually get this to launch at all, so it does sort of work on the M1 Apple Silicon Mac. I'm recording this on the M1 Max chip. If you'd like to find out more about games that are compatible for the M1 Apple Silicon Mac, then please make sure to check out the M1 compatible games master list. I'll leave a link to this in the description. This contains a really long list of games which are compatible through the M1 Apple Silicon Mac, whether it's running natively through ARM, through Rosetta 2, or one of the compatibility layers such as Crossover or Parallels. So please check it out. I'll leave a link to this in the description. Please also make sure to check out the Apple Gaming Wiki YouTube channel. This contains a playlist of game benchmarks that I performed on the M1 Apple Silicon Mac, and there are literally hundreds of games which I've tested, so please check this out. I'll leave a link to this in the description as well. So anyway, this is how you get Aperture Desk Job working on the M1 Apple Silicon Mac. So I've got lots of other Mac video tutorials on my YouTube channel, so please check it out. If you like the video, please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.